Grab your favourite summer collections, everyone, because the new Paper Funday July challenge is officially live. This month, we are diving headfirst into our tropical splash of summer twist, and I'm showing you exactly how to channel all those bright, sunny vibes without letting a busy page overwhelm your photos. The secret weapon for this layout? A basic grid design. If you've ever struggled with where to place your heavily layered clusters, tropical embellishments, or fun summer photos, a grid is your ultimate roadmap. It gives all that gorgeous texture a clean, modern structure, as you just saw, to rest on. Make the design process fast, fun, and completely stress-free. So grab a cool drink, fire up your paper trimmer, and let's make a splash together. Hi everyone, it's Kathy here, and I'm playing along with the Paper Fun Day Challenge once again. I have been absent for a couple of months, but I'm back into the swing of it. And as I said, we're going with the twist. And all of these papers that I'm using today are a combination of leftovers and pieces that I have in my stash from Scrapbook Fantasies. And you know I have tropical photos. So from that very first little splash of layout that you got to see, you would notice that I am using brights again. Of course I am. It's summer, and that's what we need to do when we're doing our summer layouts. Now, as I said, we're gridding it up. So what I'm doing here is I am cutting into strips of paper to make sure that I have got matching pieces top and bottom. Now, the red pieces there, they are 2 3/4 across by 3 1/4 in depth. I have this strip here of a yellow bright tropical piece. That's the only piece that's not a Scrapbook Fantasies piece, and that has come from Kaiser Craft collection. And that piece there is 11 3/4 by 2 3/4. Now the other strips I've cut from a 1.5-inch strip piece, and I've divided it in half so that it will go across the page. And you saw that I cut my quarter piece strips out of my diagonal paper, and you'll see how that will work in a moment. Now, a grid design is always an easy one to manipulate lots of photos in, and also lots of clusters, but it also draws your eye around the paper quite easily, especially if you have your matching colours top and bottom. So I'm gone top, left, bottom, right, and I'm making sure that they match, and I'm having my happy horizontal across the middle as my landing point, and that's allowing this grid to be perfectly balanced and placed on the layout. Now that background is just divine. It is from Scrapbook Fantasies, as I said, and it just sits beautifully, and when you see the photos up close, you'll see that it marries in with the colours of the photo. And doesn't this just scream summer? I love the bright colours. You know I'm a bright colour fanatic, and I will always use them if I can. So the 1/4-inch strip allows me to put in a border. So this is an easy way of stretching your stash, but adding that little bit of creativity and finishing off your layout perfectly. So by layering it on top of each other, you create a faux frame, and that frame just finishes it. And look at that, it ties the grid in nicely and it locks it all into place. So I love that it has done that, and the colours of the diagonals are all drawing together that tropical feel. So as you're watching, people, don't forget, hit that like button, and don't forget, if you're new, I hope you consider subscribing. So I am just finishing off that internal frame, and there it is. And look at that. Isn't that a magic design? I love the grid pattern. All right, so these are my 2 photos. These were taken on my recent cruise. You know, in March, I went off on the Pacific Island cruise, and what better way than having a sunset on the balcony with a cocktail? Now, I loved this cocktail, and can for the life of me not remember what it was. It was not, I had a Shirley Ginger once, and that was okay, but I can't remember what this one was. It was a more of a tropical, yeah, I don't know. Maybe my daughter might remember, but whatever it was great. And I would have it pretty much most of the time until the last couple of days when I found out that they have different ones in different bars. And then I was trying all of them, and they're only mocktails, people, only mocktails. That's all I will have on a cruise. That's all I drink. So I'm putting in Hello Summer, of course, because it is screaming summer, isn't it? It's just beautiful. Mind you, it's freezing cold here in Sydney today. Right now, it's not very warm at all. So I am just layering up these beautiful fussy cut pieces from the Scrapbook Fantasies collection, and look at them. They're just building that tropical feel, that splash of summer, and that's what you want to feel at this time of the year, especially if you're in America, because I know you're in your summer, and if you're here in Australia, we want the summer back because it's cold, and we're not cold people in Australia. We love our warmth. All right, so I'm just layering them up in different pieces here and there, just putting a little bit of summery icons with those tropical drinks. And, you know, the palms and the fronds, they're all just adding to that full element of these clusters. And it's really important when you're doing your clusters that you have your heavier pieces to the bottom and you're bringing your lighter colours and lighter pieces to the front. Now, I love French panties. And of course, I have to put some French panties on here because they just scream summer, don't they? They're just beautiful florals and they just pat it out nicely. Now, off I went, and just like that, they're all glued down, and I do have some popped up. I did fussy cut out 2 more of those orange pieces just so that it was balanced right across. Using the Distress Spritz, the squeezed lemonade, I am able to add in some lemon splatters, and that's just going to add that artistic flair to the layout. A great way to finish off your layouts. Don't be afraid to use a little bit of mixed media, and, you know, always choose a colour that is complementary to the ones that you're using on your layout, and then it will always work for you. I still struggle putting splatters on, but I still have a go, so that's the most important thing. And look at that, there you go, there's a layout really easily come together, and it really does scream summer. Now I have my orange Nouveaux, and I've had these forever, and so they are a little bit clogged at the moment, so I have to put a pin through them to get them to move again. I don't know why that happens, it just happens. I do have the lid on them, it just sits. I think they just crystallize by sitting. So I'm going to just clean that little nozzle a little bit more, and then I can add my strategic sets of 3 in 3 different places so that you are setting up a visual triangle and your eye is roaming naturally around the layout. There you go. Now, Paper Funday Challenge is a blog. I will have all the details down below. There is a chance to win a prize and a guest designer role, so come and play along. We really, really need some scrapbookers to play along. A lot of card people play. I want some scrapbookers too. So come and join in. All the details down below. I really would like you to join in. What do you reckon, guys? Is this a splash of summer, or did I miss the mark? I actually think it's loads of summer and lots of fun. The grid design really, really works well here, and it allows for a very balanced layout. So here they are. This is what you want to see. If I've done a good job, give me a thumbs up. You know I love it when you interact with me. I'll always get back to you if you leave me a comment. And trust me, I love it when you leave me a comment and give me some feedback. It's very helpful in producing what you want to see. Isn't that the cutest little birdie? And that's my layout today. What do you think? Don't forget, I need those thumbs up. I want you to leave me a comment. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I'm trying to reach that 1,000. Here's my next video for you. Stay creative.